this time, we'd like to ask Sherrie Miday, running for judge of the Court of Common Pleas Court General Division.
Good morning, and thank you all for having me here today. My name is Sherrie Miday, and I'm running for the Court of Common Pleas for Cuyahoga County. This is my first time running, and I'm running because at this point in my career, I know that I am qualified. I have the compassion to be a judge. Yes, compassion. Judges need to be compassionate. I will be fair. And I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I like hearing about a candidate and where they come from. As an attorney, I started as a staff attorney in the Court of Common Pleas, and I handled my judge's civil docket. So I had firsthand experience on all the civil cases that were filed in the court with my judge, which is so important because the civil docket sometimes gets neglected because of the criminal docket. And I think that having that experience will promote efficiency on my docket when I'm elected. I was also a labor and employment attorney. And then I served as a domestic violence prosecutor for the city of Cleveland, and I'm very proud of that experience. Currently, I'm a mortgage litigator, and some people look at me and frown when I say that, but although I represent mortgage and lending institutions, I work every single day with my homeowners. I call them my homeowners because I work tirelessly to keep people in their homes. It serves my client, it serves our community, it serves people who have hit hard times and they're looking for a break. So I work very hard to keep people in their homes. Personally, I'm the daughter of immigrants. I'm a first-generation Egyptian American, and I am so proud of it. Some people aren't proud of that. I am proud of it. My parents came to this country to give me a life, an opportunity that I would have never had in my homeland. It's about diversity. We have 4 minority judges out of 34 on the Court of Common Pleas. I'm proud of my ethnicity. I think our electorate needs to represent our population, and I thank you for your time.
Good morning. Question. To what extent have you practiced in the area of criminal law and or family law?
I practiced a little bit in criminal defense. As a first-year attorney, I worked at a solo practitioner firm, and in that time, I sat second chair on 2 pretty big trials. One was an assault on a police officer, and the other was an arson murder case that I was able to build up. I argued promotions on the case, and it was a fantastic experience. You know, it taught me to treat everybody with dignity and respect on a human level, that everybody deserves, and you know, as public officials, that's what we do. We have to treat everybody with humanity and dignity, whether it's the accused or the victim, and whether it's the victim's mother or the defendant's mother, the accused's mother. Everyone in that courtroom deserves the respect of the people conducting the hearings, and I'm committed to that. I really am.
As a prospective judge, what do you consider your greatest strengths and weaknesses?
Well, my greatest strengths, I would say, coming into this position is the experience that I bring. Because with experience comes efficiency. If I'm able to run an efficient docket, I can be the public servant that I'm running for. I'm not running for the rope, and I'm not running for the gavel. It's about being a public servant. My father is a pastor, and he is my role model when it comes to public service. And I bring that. That's what I was brought up in. So I think that all of my experience and my upbringing combined make me a public servant, and that's what I'm trying to achieve here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here today. And I'm honored to be here because even though it's my first time appearing before this body, I've met so many of you in the past several years since I decided to run. You've taught me that being involved in the community
is the most important part of being a public servant. We can't have judges on the bench that are there from 8 to 5 and then they go home. Being a public servant is being involved in the community, and I'm committed to that. I'm committed to always stay involved in the community, because how else do we know what's happening on the day-to-day basis of people's lives? A lot of times judges only see that criminal aspect, the people who are wreaking havoc on the rest of us. But we have to be part of the community to know what everyone else is going through. The housing crisis, the heroin crisis. We have to know what's causing these things, and we're not going to know it if we don't leave the rooms of the Justice Center. I'm committed to it. I appreciate your time. Thank you.